How's it going? Well, so far so good. The project I've been working on is coming along great. Project? What project? Does it involve that bowl? As a matter of fact, it does. Well, the bowl and all the papers inside it. I'm sorry, I've been meaning to tell you about this. You know, you've done so many interesting and weird things in the past that I decided that I didn't even want to know about this one. I know I'd sometimes get a little carried away, but I think I got it this time. Okay, so let's have it. What's with the bowl? The bowl and the papers inside. You see, I've been hearing a lot about God keeping His promises. And I also know that we're to be like Christ, right? Yes, that's correct. So, if we're to be like Christ and He keeps His promises, then what? Then I'm going to keep my promises too, just like God. Wait, are you saying that the bowl you're carrying is full of promises written on a bunch of different papers? Exactly. You're such a genius. Every promise I've made in the last couple weeks has been written down on these little pieces of paper. I put them in the bowl to keep them more easily. So wait, every promise that you've made to your kids, your wife, your friends, your boss, and everyone else has been written down on those pieces of paper? Yep, all my promises are being kept right here. And you're telling me you've followed through with all those promises? What? Of course not. Do you see how many promises are in here? There's no way anyone could follow through with all these. But I thought you said that those were the promises that you were keeping. I am. That's why I got the bowl to carry them around in. I'm keeping my promises just like God does. I'm keeping them nice and close to me. Alan, I'm sorry to say this, but I think you're missing the boat with this again. What do you mean? I know God keeps His promises. That's exactly what I'm doing. Well, when we say God keeps His promises, it means He does or accomplishes or carries out what He said He is going to do. God doesn't carry around a bowl with all of His promises. He just completes them. So you mean all those promises I've made, I actually have to do them? Well, yeah. Keeping promises means that you are going to do what you said. Oh boy, that's a lot of promises, and you should hear some of the things that I promised to do. Sorry, Alan. I guess now you know how impressive it is that God keeps all His promises. Think about how many He has made. True. Well, I gotta go start completing some of these, I guess. See, Steve, where do you think I can find gumdrops to make the biggest gingerbread house in the world? What exactly did you promise? You don't want to know. Keeping our promises is more than just saying something and remembering what you said, or carrying around a notebook of what you have promised. Keeping your promises means doing what you say you're going to do. God has done a fantastic job of keeping His promises and has given us a model to follow.